Yo, it is the Show Like TV, and it is your boy Bravo, and today we have a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my guy.
It's the one and only Tyme. You know, we in this bitch.
Let's go.
Ain't playing with y'all.
Talk Tyme.
Yes,
What's
sir.
good, my brother?
Not much, man. We just kicking it here with the team.
That's right, man. How are you today?
Man, I'm good. Chilling. Been off a vibe since like 9:30 this morning. Just been up. You feel me? Thinking about the interview. Got to get it. You know what I mean? Show our fans it, and people that look up to us that this is something you can do.
Of course.
Got to put your hard-earned time into it. You may not sleep some nights, but that's like, it's gonna be worth it in the end, for sure.
If they always say, well, they always say, let me not say that, but I've heard before, while you guys are out there partying, I'm making the music in the studio all night that you partying to.
Yeah, it's the way I like to think about it, bro, is like, it's alright to be bored sometimes, miss out on the shit.
Of course.
If you gotta miss out on some shit and it puts you in a better spot, or like a couple steps ahead, cool.
Yeah.
Even if it's just one step, it's somewhere different, you feel me? And
definitely.
somebody else hasn't touched it, and that's what you get to put on something with.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes you gotta miss a summer or two.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? The lab is kind of where you have to be sometimes, especially when you're taking this career seriously.
Oh yeah, for sure. So like with this career, man, taking it seriously, it's really like about what you want to put in. It doesn't matter where you come from. Anybody can do music.
Yes.
It matters what you got in here. You feel me? So it's really just all about you.
That's true. That's true. And starting off with you have to always be true, because people, you can say they're true, but then they'll add shit that they really didn't need to add to their character.
Oh, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Now that you're rapping, you're a gangster. You didn't get
yeah, exactly. That shit that bothers me. It's like a lot of people you like in the local rap scene, you can see like, I grew up with a lot of them. So like some of them rapping about like gang shit and all this. I'm just like, bro, watch you grow up from a kid.
Yeah.
Grew up with you. Like you wasn't on all that. I don't give a fuck.
Right, we was in a sandbox together.
Go ahead, like do it to each their own, man. But there's no reason to lie about what you're doing. Somebody's gonna respect you for being true.
That's right. That's right. Well, let's start the interview off.
Let's do it, man.
Let's go, man. I always love to start off. Where are you from? Born and raised?
Man, born and raised. I was born in Ogden, raised in Northtown, Las Vegas, kind of bounced around in between Vegas, Reno, and then popped up back here when I was about, I'd say 8, maybe. Yeah. And then that's when I met my brother Caden, R.I.P. Caden. And rolling around with him, man, I ran into Big T, and that's pretty much where our like friendship started type shit. But over the years, you know what I mean, we all grow apart. But yeah, so like, grew up between Vegas and Ogden, just back and forth between Nevada and here.
Yeah. So how do you feel about, because I know it's two different, Ogden and Vegas, two different places.
Oh, fucking completely different, bro. Completely different. Like,
what are some of the things that stand out the most with the differences?
Man, I don't say that Ogden's too bad a place. I think Vegas is worse, just because of the shit, the violence, everything. It's Sin City, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Vegas is Sin City. But coming from Sin City to here, it's like a lot of Mormons, shit like that. And then I got in Ogden, started hanging out with people that was into shit like drugs and fucking gangs and shit like that. I joined some little dumbass fucking gang when I was little. It was called fucking Little O's. Fucking stupid. But man, it was just dumb shit. I was rebellious.
Right.
Didn't have nobody there as a father figure. My dad was hooked on drugs. So it's like, really had to learn for myself type shit. But the biggest differences between it is drugs out there in Sin City, like, everybody's doing them, bro. Like, out here, you fucking running the most sober people until you really get down into the shit. Yeah. But I've even been back to Vegas, and they told me Ogden's bad, and they heard bad shit about Ogden, but it hasn't been that bad for me at all. Right. So
sure. it's been good for you.
It's been good to me. Yeah. Ogden's been good to me, man. It's my home.
Okay. So, how do you deal with the opportunities of music? How do you know? Because
I take it first foot forward. As soon as the opportunity is given, I take it, because even if that opportunity leads to a closed door, another door was opened in between it. Like, just go backtrack a little bit, take that new door, take a new route.
Yeah. All right. So, what I like to do is kind of dig into you for the fans, because the fans like to kind of follow you, and it's not your life kind of thing. It's kind of more like, what do you do on a daily? So give me 3 of your favorite movies.
3 of my favorite movies, man. Kind of a nerd for this one, but I really fuck with Pirates of the Caribbean. I've been rewatching them hoes a lot lately. And then in Planet of the Apes, that shit was a fucking hitter when it first came out. Waiting to go see the new movie today, possibly.
Okay.
But those would have to be one of my first two, and then another one, Wolf on Wall Street.
Wolf on Wall Street.
That's a good movie. That's one of like I'd have to put that above the other two, actually.
Okay. So when you watching a movie, are you rooting for the villain or are you rooting for the good guy?
Man, it's kind of in between. Cause there's some shit that the villain be doing that makes sense. and then the hero just does shit that like everybody would be like, okay, that's the right shit to do.
Right.
But I don't know. Sometimes the villain be making more sense than the hero.
Sometimes
It's
the villain
just
be
like
making
I'm
money.
on his side. Yeah, fuck you, dog. You might be the good guy, but
I get into it with my girl all the time because I root for the villain all the time.
because it makes more sense.
He makes more
I
sense.
don't know if it's the background we come from. It just makes more sense.
Bro,
It's-
the rent and the shit that I'm paying, my car notes and all that shit, I need a villain to end the world right now.
Bro, somebody steal my car. No, that's fucked up, bro. My car just got stolen. I'm not even gonna cry. Okay? Fuck that,
All right,
bro.
we'll take that. So, okay, well let's do this again. If you're walking into a 7-Eleven, what is Tyme buying?
Man, I'm buying a Dutch. Let me get a tall boy. Gotta get a Coors Banquet.
Yeah.
Call me Hillbilly if you want to. That's just my shit.
Okay.
And then most likely a bag of chips or a bag of beef jerky. It's gotta be the pepper though.
What kind of chips though?
Doritos. It's gotta be Doritos.
Now see,
I don't
now
know
you done
why.
cool. You said Doritos. It's like 1,000 flavors.
Exactly. Okay. All right. So let me there's only like 3 flavors I'd really get.
Okay.
That Tapatio one, bro. I
Fire.
smash out on them hoes. The Dynamitas, the same one my nephews got over there. Them bitches bussin', bro. Yeah, them bitches bussin'. And then Cool Ranch, just cause who don't fuck with Cool Ranch, bro? Like that's top tier flavor right there, man.
So I give you an A+ list, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So let's get into some music.
Yeah.
How do you feel about hip hop nowadays? Do you feel
Man.
like it's watered down, or do you feel like it's getting to a better place now?
Let's say the last maybe 2 years, I could say that it was watered down. Maybe now they're getting a little bit better with it. I could say Polo G's definitely hitting the scene. That man changed shit fucking big time. Dirk changed shit around since Vaughn died. I fuck with most hip hop artists now, but I wouldn't say I fuck with all of them. Because there's a lot of people that are just rapping about the same shit people already got songs about. Like I can go into a song now that somebody just dropped and it has the same words that like Lil Baby said 4 years ago. I'm like,
Kind of the same.
switch shit up, you know what I mean? It's kind of just the same shit. I don't know if it's like people are running out of shit to say, but
Just the creativity's not there no more.
or maybe not the creativity, but everybody's just trying to be like somebody else.
Yeah.
Nobody's true to them.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's kind of all sticks to like one person. There's like 10 artists doing the same shit that Baby's doing, or doing the same shit that Future's doing. So it's like,
Yeah.
switch it up.
So
We need some versatility.
I had another artist on here, MG the Goatus. Shout out to my boy. He was saying about Young Boy being here now.
Oh yeah. He actually, I think
Yeah.
he lives like 2 hours away from where I live now.
Right.
So.
And he was saying that how since he's been here, a lot of the artists have kind of changed their sound to kind of sound like him a little bit now.
I could say that now, yeah. I could see that, for sure.
So why do you think the switch has happened? You know, why do you think people are kind of like...
I think it gives them, with Youngboy, because everybody knows Youngboy's on his shit.
Yes.
Like, everybody knows Youngboy's about his shit. My thing is, everybody that's kind of starting to copy their wave here, or his wave here, is like, he's here, he's a demon that's here in Utah now, so it's like, I got an excuse to try and act like a demon. Try to put on a front for somebody that doesn't actually live here. But I don't know. I feel like most thing is they're just trying to be like him.
Yeah.
Trying to get noticed by him since they know he's close. Maybe they're trying to get an opportunity off of it, but you just can't be somebody you're not.
You can't.
You can't.
You
It's just not.
That's true, bro. That's true. So what do you feel separates you from other artists?
Man, I'm me. You can hear it in all my songs. I got like 274 songs written. You can hear it in every single one of them. I rap about me, the shit that I've been through, my life. Shit that I've seen from other hands, but I even put that shit in a third person view because I didn't go through it, but I saw what it cost. You feel me? So my thing is I don't really rap. I can get down, I can rap like any other hip hop artist, but I like my melodic vibes, bro. I like a melody. I like, you know what I mean? And like kind of rapping in the melody, I feel like that's where it sets me apart, because when I started doing what I was doing here in Ogden, nobody was on that shit. Nobody was doing these melodies and shit. And now that I'm out doing my melodies and shit, I can see it kind of changing, like, the aspect of shit. Like, people are actually starting to do some of the shit that I do. Yeah. So I can say that sets me apart from a lot of people, because a lot of people are just rapping, talking about bitches, drugs, guns. I'm singing about me. You know what I mean? Like, I can't put it on anybody else's like tongue, but it's definitely what's on mine.
Understandable. So let's be harsh and honest here. Being a artist nowadays, it comes with a lot to deal with.
Oh yeah.
You know, the social media, the promoting, the hate that comes with it, the competition, blah blah blah.
Fuck yeah.
How do you separate it? How do you get through it? How do you get your mind?
My first thing is I don't compete with nobody. I'm me. So like, you may be able to do what you do better than me, but I do what I do better than anybody. So I'm not here competing with nobody. I look at myself in the mirror every day and like, you gotta be better than you was yesterday. Because obviously ain't cutting it. Yeah.
Oh, I feel you on that one.
You know what I mean?
So your track, what was it?
Better Days.
Better Days. Better Days. How was that? How did you start off with that? Well, first of all, with that, what's the first thing that you do when you start writing your songs and making your music? Do you listen to the beats first?
Man, it kind of goes off a little bit. Like, so I'll listen to the beat at least one time through. I'm probably not even full of the way through, but I like listen to it, see if I can get a hear for it. If I can get a hear for it and maybe freestyle like 3 words that I can come up with a subject off of, I'll do it. My first thing that came to that song was I was rapping and I just heard the melody and I was like, Better Days, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I instantly started off that, and it fucking took me 10 minutes to write that song.
Damn. And you just went with it from there?
I just went with it from there, bro. I took 10 minutes, fucking went and showed my dad. My dad was like, that's it. So I recorded it the next week, put that bitch out, and I think it did pretty good numbers as far as I'm knowing. So yeah, definitely proud of that one.
So you're a surprise package, bro, and I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cause I wouldn't tell that you were an artist, and listening to your music, I wouldn't tell, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know,
sure.
Like, was this something that has always been in you, or you had to learn to be?
I mean, so like, I didn't really start recording until like high school, and my boy Wedo got me into that. But
shout out Wedo.
But like, my family's been into music for years, bro. I remember being 4 years old trying to get in my brother's studio. He wasn't as good as I am, but he did them like covers to where like. Or like remixes more like. So one of the biggest remixes that he did was Listen to My Heart. And that was like a song that stuck with me. So I listened to everybody's version of that shit. Yeah. But yeah, I tried to get in the studio when I was like 4 years old, tried to break in that bitch while they were doing music. And then kind of separated from that because he stopped doing it. My house burned down. So we ended up fucking kind of going about it. But then I got depressed, started getting into drugs, and kind of fell back into the music thing to get me out of all of it.
Of course.
And it helped. So I started running with it from there. And that was about 14, 15, and it was really just listening to lyrics, listening to people's like what they got to say, what they've been through. Sometimes I'd relate, sometimes I wouldn't, but it would be a hit. So I'd listen to it, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it helped me just because of the vibe of the song. Yeah. So after that, man, I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Rest is history, technically. You feel me? Like, that's why I'm here.
That's his history. Okay, so I also did an interview with Fats the Man. Shout out Fats the Man and Chess Move Records. He said something that I kind of always thought to ask an artist. Him starting off, he does singles instead of doing the albums because he feels like the recognition isn't there yet. So it's like dropping an album is a waste of time.
Oh yeah, okay, so like with dropping an album nowadays, it's like, you're gonna drop an album, if you get a hit on that, you're either gonna have to like, and sign a record label, like say you sign a record label while dropping this album. What you produce off that album is what they're gonna pay you, bro, so you're not gonna get hits. Like if you ain't got the recognition of fans, you ain't got like credit built up type shit, then dropping an album ain't gonna do shit for you. I don't give a fuck who you are. Like, you're a local artist, you're starting out, dropping an album ain't gonna do nothing for you unless you got a fan base already. Like, and that's just how it is. Like, I think it was I want to say it was Meek Mill, but it might have not been him. But somebody was talking about doing that, and that's where I got that information off of. Without dropping an album and shit like that without a fan base, it's just pointless for you. You're wasting your time.
Very true. Very true. So, talking about it, what is new for you? What is coming up for you?
Man, I got a lot of songs coming up. I got a song called Hard Times. It's been in the books for a minute, but it's fully produced. Got the beat and everything, so I want to release that one soon. There's another one called No Promises of Love I've had in the books for a minute, but that's produced too. To be honest with you, man, I got like 13 songs coming, and I do got a few that I've dropped with a feature artist from Washington. Shout out Malone. Man, doing your damn thing out there, records on his phone and everything. So he actually taught me how to do that, so that's why I've been, how I've been recording my songs lately is on, I think it's called BandLab. That's what it's called, BandLab. So I've been doing it on there, and then I'll take that shit to the studio and I'll just redo it, because I'm like listening to that the whole time, going to the studio. And that's how I get my music going. But I got like 5 songs coming out within the next month.
That's
for sure.
That's work. That's being consistent, bro.
Yes, sir.
I love it.
Oh, and matter of fact,
Talk to me.
Y'all shout out SBR Peasy. I got a mainstream artist on my shit coming out. I think it's called Run Out of Time. So just gotta record that, but mainstream feature coming soon, legit soon.
That's right. That's right. That is our Tyme is original. That's a very original.
That's my middle name, bro. That's how I came up with my name. Is we sitting actually at Widow's house. Actually, we just did a song, and they're talking to me. Oh, what's your rap name gonna be? This and that. And I was just like, my middle name, bro. It's Tyme. Like that's my middle name. Like, I don't know.
That is cold, bro. That's cold, man. That's cold. Well, is there anybody you want to give any shout outs to before we get up out of here?
Man, shout out the team. Shout out to all the local artists doing their thing, bro. Don't give up. Just be you. Stop capping in your shit. Yeah, shout out the team, bro. Shout out to fucking everybody doing your thing. Shout out to you guys for having me on here today. Appreciate the opportunity, man. And shit, bro, just keep doing you. Just shout out to everybody else, man. That's it. Just keep doing you.
And I know people gonna want to follow you, so
for sure, man.
How can go by following you?
You can follow me on Instagram. It's at official.time, TYM3. I got Snapchat. It's called One and Only Time. Just all lowercase. You'll find me. And I'm under Facebook. It's TYM3. It's just a page, so you can go ahead and go over there, follow that, like that page, and yeah, you guys message me, ask me for advice. I'll help you out.
You dig, man? All right, man. We got my boy Tyme in the fucking building. This is like TV, and we up out of here.
Yeah, be safe.